Now, Devstream 194 has just ended, which means we've got a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. Now, Warframe's latest Devstream had a little bit of everything, but it wasn't our usual setup. Since it was hosted at PAX East, it leaned more into a live game show format, with a few reveals sprinkled in between, rather than the normal dev team breakdown that we're used to. But even with that, there was still some big things shown off, including our new Heirloom skin, the next Prime frame and weapons, several new Incarnons, and some Deluxe skins. Now, first up, if you were expecting Styanax Prime to be the next Prime, then that is not going to be the case. The next Prime Warframe is, in fact, Voruna Prime. They showed her off on stream with her 4 wolf heads, Dinar, Rax, Lycath and Ulfrun flying beside her, alongside her Sarafang Prime, which she had in her hand. We also got a little bit of a look at the Paragale Prime and her accompanying cosmetics as well. Overall, she looks pretty good, and she is set to arrive on April the 8th. Now, Voruna Prime also came with a 3-minute reveal trailer, in case you haven't seen it already. It is easily one of the more violent, gore-induced Prime trailers Warframe has ever done. She was tearing through enemies, ripping limbs off, and the whole thing had a much heavier tone than what we're used to with Prime reveals, but the music in the background was absolutely phenomenal. Now, they also showed her moving on all 4s during the trailer, although that may have been just for cinematic purposes. Who knows, maybe they can clarify, but I will play the full trailer at the end of this entire Devstream recap in case you haven't seen it. And then you can let me know what you think of Voruna Prime and whether or not you were hoping Styanax would be the next one, or whether you're disappointed, and so on. Now, the Devstream itself was built, like I said, around a game show, with 2 teams competing against each other. Each team was representing a different cosmetic design for a different Deluxe skin and a different Incarnon. Team A was representing a new Dante Deluxe skin, which was kind of a Warlock-themed owl skin or raven skin, whereas Team B was representing the new Baruuk Deluxe skin. Now, the teams played through several games to earn points, and at the end of it all, the Dante Deluxe skin came out on top. That means that the Dante Deluxe skin is coming in the next update, along with the Vectis Incarnon as well, because that's what that team had representing. But however, the Baruuk Deluxe is still going to be added because I guess Megan felt a little bit sorry for the other team, but the Tigress Incarnon, which that team was also representing, is going to have to, I guess, hold back and be added into the game at a much later date, at a future update. Now, since we're talking about Incarnons, there are 4 other Incarnons also being added beyond the Vectis and the Tigress that they showed off on the Devstream. However, we don't know anything about their evolutions or their stats or how they're going to perform or anything like that, but the weapons that were shown were the Obex Incarnon, there is the Ballistica Incarnon, there is the Destreza Incarnon, and then there is one of the most requested Incarnons since Incarnons were added into the game, and that of course is the Stug Incarnon, simply because players want to throw around big blobs of goop. Now, they also showed us what the next Heirloom skin is going to be, and to say it is a bold design would be an understatement. It is definitely going to blow the previous ones out of the water. If you thought Ember Heirloom and maybe Valkyr Heirloom was over-sexualized, then you ain't seen nothing yet. Think assless chaps with an ass on full display, and of course full demon horns. This, of course, is Mesa Heirloom, with her Heirloom Peacemaker pistols folded under her wrists so that she can whip them out. Very Diablo-esque, or maybe Devil May Cry, or any other hell-based game, because she looks like a demon or a devil. But Mesa Heirloom definitely knocks it up a notch. The Mesa skin, or Gunnar skin, is coming soon. Now, let me know what you think of the Mesa skin. I genuinely don't know what to say. It is definitely one of the most dramatic Heirloom designs I think that they've shown so far. Now, we will be learning more about the next update, I guess, during April's Devstream at the end of next month. So make sure and stay tuned for that. Of course, I'll have a recap of that as well at the end of next month. But for now, let me know what you think of everything that was shown off on the Devstream. Since it was a different format, which means there wasn't a huge amount of things shown off, especially with Rebecca also very ill right now and trapped inside her hotel room because she flew to PAX to take part in this and then came down with COVID. But let me know what you think of Voruna Prime, the Dante Deluxe, the Incarnons, the Mesa Heirloom, and with all that being said, I will leave you with the Voruna Prime trailer in case you haven't seen it.
The drums are silent. The emperors lie butchered by Tenor Blade. yesterday, we lay languid on our couches of gold. Today, that gold festoons the ingrate hordes. How they howl, these motherless pups. The gods are dying. Our twilight has come. In the hour of the rising wolf. Did I not foretell our ending? I gasp. I lust after this preferred death. At last, immortality has savor. And I ponder, beast. Do you have my scent?